Today, I'm going to tell you about a boy named Arjun, and the day he decided pain was better than excuses. Stay with me, because this one will change your life. Arjun was 19. He lived in a small town where dreams usually stayed small. His father drove a rickshaw. His mother stitched clothes at night. They loved him, but they were tired, always tired. Arjun wasn't a genius. He wasn't strong or rich. He was just average. Average marks, average looks, average everything. And every night he would lie on the thin mattress and think, is this it? Is average all I'll ever be? One evening he was walking home from college. He passed the same tea stall he passed every day. A group of older boys were laughing, smoking, wasting time. One of them shouted, "Arjun, come, sit. Why so serious, brother?" Arjun smiled weakly and kept walking, but inside, something burned. That night he couldn't sleep. He saw his reflection in the mirror and asked himself a question. Do I want to be comfortable, or do I want to be free? Comfortable meant excuses. Comfortable meant sleeping in, skipping workouts, blaming money, blaming time, blaming luck. Freedom. Freedom meant pain. Early mornings, sweaty runs, saying no to friends, studying when his eyes burned. Freedom meant choosing pain every single day. The next morning, at 4:47 a.m., his alarm rang. He wanted to slap it silent. His body screamed, 5 more minutes. But he remembered the question, comfortable or free? He dragged himself out of bed, feet on the cold floor, heart racing with fear. He stepped outside while the town was still asleep, and he ran, not far, not fast, just 1 kilometer. He came home coughing, legs shaking, almost crying, but he did it. That was day 1. Day 2 was harder. Day 7 was torture. By day 30, people started noticing. Arjun, what happened to you? You look different. He just smiled. A real smile this time. He made a tiny rule for himself. Every time he felt like making an excuse, he would do the hard thing instead. Phone wants to scroll. Close it and open a book. Body wants to sleep. Put on shoes and run. Friends call for late night movies. Say no and wake up early. Every no to comfort was a yes to his future. Months passed. The boy who could barely run 1 kilometer was now running 10. The boy who failed math started scoring in the top 5. The boy who was scared to speak in class stood up and gave a speech that made teachers cry. But the real test came 2 years later. Arjun wanted to prepare for the toughest government exam in the country. Everyone laughed. You, from this town, with your background. His own cousin said, don't waste time, get a normal job. Even his mother, with tears in her eyes, begged him, Beta, don't put so much pressure on yourself. We're happy with whatever you do. That night Arjun sat alone and cried like a child. Not because they didn't believe in him, but because part of him was scared they were right. The next morning he made the hardest choice of his life. He left home with 1 small bag. He rented a tiny room in the city, 400 kilometers away. No family, no friends. Just him, his books, and a burning promise. For 18 months he lived like a monk. 4 hours of sleep, no phone, no parties, no birthdays. He ate dal rice every day so he could save money for books. Some nights he was so tired he fell asleep on the table, drooling on his notes. Some days doubt screamed so loud he punched the wall until his knuckles bled. But every single time he wanted to quit, he heard that old question whisper back, comfortable or free? On the day of the final exam result, Arjun was trembling in an internet cafe. He typed his roll number. The screen loaded. Rank 87 out of 1.2 million students. Selected. He didn't scream. He didn't jump. He just put his head down on the keyboard and cried. Quiet, deep, ugly tears. The cafe owner thought something terrible had happened. Arjun looked up with red eyes and said, Uncle, I did it. I actually did it. A few months later he came home wearing the uniform. His father, who had never cried in front of anyone, fell to his knees and touched his feet. His mother couldn't speak. She just held his face and kept kissing her forehead again and again. Today, Arjun is an officer. He still wakes up at 4:47 a.m. He still runs every morning. But now when young boys and girls come to him asking, Sir, how did you do it? He smiles and says only one thing, I just chose pain over excuses, every single day. So here's what I want you to carry from Arjun's life. Your mind will always offer you 2 paths. The easy path feels good today, but keeps you small tomorrow. The hard path hurts today, but sets you free forever. Every time you feel like making an excuse, ask yourself that question Arjun asked on the roof. Do I want to stay comfortable, or do I want to become unstoppable? The pain won't kill you, but excuses will quietly murder your dreams. Choose pain. Choose it today. Choose it tomorrow. Choose it when nobody is watching. Because one day, when you look back, you'll thank the version of you that refused to quit. If this story moved you even a little, do me a favor, hit that like button for Arjun. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today, and in the comments, tell me, what's one excuse you're going to kill starting right now? Thank you for listening with your heart. I'll see you in the next one.